Let's face it, no one ever left home to become one with the crowd. No one ever hit the road without a drive and without a need to succeed. No one, never. Because the whole idea to start on your own is to find your passion, to discover something novel, moving, inspiring, to discover something new and extraordinary in yourself, the idea and the business you choose to do. Consider a new role. Find an entrepreneur in you. Take risks. Crave for the new. Build new relationships. Find new energy to break all barriers. Become one with your idea, your passion and belief. Well, since 1999, we have partnered and nurtured more business relationships than any other company. Helping entrepreneurs explore new businesses is not just what we believe in. It has always been who we are. Since Gaurav packed his bags and left off in search of the extraordinary, we have opened and put more businesses on a growth path than anybody else. And the best thing about growth is that it never stops knocking on the doors of successful people. Successful people who are always looking for the right opportunity. We all get a moment with that opportunity. And right now, somewhere around you, right here, there is an opportunity waiting just for you. An opportunity that could lead you on your path for the rest of your life. As franchise Indians every day, everything we do is creating an opportunity for you. Because your growth is our business.
Hello and good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India, usually every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. However, today is the special, we have today a special guest. So we are doing this in the evening. So every day, we bring exciting and high potential franchise business opportunities from across the industry. Over the past 27 years, Franchise India has proudly helped a lot of investors finding the right franchise business opportunity and start their successful entrepreneur journey. Franchise India, as world's largest integrated franchise solution company, our role is to make sure your investment is safe by taking an informed decision and your journey from investor to entrepreneur is smooth and successful. The objective of this webinar is to give you a direct opportunity to connect with the brand founders, key stakeholders, understand the business opportunity in detail, and openly ask any sort of questions that you may have related to franchise business and other opportunities. So today, we will talk about a brand called Club-SciKIDS. Club-SciKIDS is a STEM-focused educational enrichment franchise for children aged from 4 to 15, offering hands-on science and technology programs in a fun and engaging environment. The brand delivers summer science camps, after-school programs, in school field trips and science assemblies designed to meet national science standards while sparking curiosity and innovation. With a wide curriculum spanning robotics, coding, engineering, chemistry, etc., the Club-SciKIDS offers one of the most comprehensive STEM camp portfolio in the industry. The franchise, operates through an asset-light model, conducting programs in school and community centers, eliminating brick and mortar overhead, backed by strong training, technology system, and protected territories. Club-SciKIDS provides a scalable and a proven model in the growing educational enrichment market. To talk more about this, I'm joined with David and Bob, along with my colleague Ravi, who's heading this brand for the business expansion. Um, Now, if may I request, maybe Bob or David can take the lead. Let's get started introducing about the brand and the business opportunity. Yeah, Bob, over to you.
Sure, I'll start. Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you, but there seems to be some echo at your end. Probably you have joined from two different devices. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Let me
Okay,
check
so
this.
the other device, you please keep put it on mute. Otherwise, there will be an echo.
Okay, I have one device. That's wow. Let's see here.
Or maybe reduce the volume to the zero. Yeah, seems to be okay, I guess. If you can try and speak something.
Yeah. I still have some echo here.
Right. Maybe you can disconnect the other device which you have connected.
Well, there's only one device. Maybe I should rejoin.
Oh, I can see two people joined from your name. Should I remove the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now is that okay?
I think that's better.
That's absolutely better now. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
I can't see your screen.
Let me see here. Okay.
Or if you want, I can put the presentation on. I guess I have a brochure. Is that okay? Let me just check. Ravi, you have
Yeah.
the.
I think I'm on just one device right now. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I
right
can
now
hear
it
you.
is fine. You can share a screen.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good evening, everybody. Sorry for that little bit of technical difficulties, but we're here. And I'm Bob Hagan, and along with me is Dave Deutsch, who is our franchise development manager. And our goal this evening is to talk about Club-SciKIDS and give you an opportunity to ask some questions through the chat. And hopefully you'll learn more about this franchise opportunity. So as you can see from the first screen here, that we offer a variety of different STEM programs and everything from after-school programs, in-school field trips, summer camps, and some other popular programs that we run in the US. So obviously, STEM is very important these days. My understanding from all of our research that we've done is that STEM is important not only in the US, but also in India. And we feel like our mission is to give kids the opportunity to be exposed to different STEM careers and hopefully spark an interest in those careers. We were founded, I'm a former middle school teacher, and I started the camp back in 1997. And we have from that point on built on all the programs that we offered, and we started franchising in 2007. So we've been around a long time, and we've evolved during that time to offer the type of programs that kids are really interested in. And as an example of that, this year we have introduced camps in AI, Vex robotics, digital animation, along with probably 70 other programs that we operate. Um, I think the main goal that I want to get across, besides exposing our company, of course, is that Club-SciKIDS is not a camp. It's a continuous education business. Most camp businesses operate 8 to 10 weeks per year. Club-SciKIDS operates 52 weeks out of the year. So, and what that allows us to do is have a diverse revenue of streams across school programs, parents, and in different institutions that where we are located. So that's our main focus of our business, is to make sure that we are providing programs for the entire year so that our franchisees have the opportunity to have a continuous form of revenue. So this is a diagram here, a chart that gives you an idea of the our year-round model. And as you can see, we start here in January and we go all the way, of course, through December. And there are different ways that franchisees can make money, as far as from parent or from school revenues, um, also institutional revenues. And we have everything from after-school programs all the way down to the different, camps, vacation camps. My understanding is that in India, there is a shortened camp, summer camp time period, but that there are different vacation breaks throughout the year. And in the US, we are experiencing the same type of things, that the summer camp time period, okay, the summer vacation has been shortened, and that there are multiple vacations throughout the year. And this gives the franchisees an opportunity to run vacation camps and run specialized programs. And while they're doing that during the year, they can also be doing things like scouting badges and birthday parties and in-school field trips, after-school programs, all of those things. We do science assemblies, okay? So there are lots of opportunities to make money throughout the year. Let's see. This is just a comparison of the year-round model with the U.S. As opposed to India, and you can see there's a lot of similarities. They're very, very similar, and so we already have this model operating in the U.S., and we can easily transfer this to your franchise operation in India. And whatever the specialized holidays are, like Diwali or, um, um, or if there's holidays, around the first of the year, franchisees can certainly provide those. What's important to realize is that really Club-SciKIDS is not just one business, but it's really 5 businesses built into one. And really, it's even more than that if you look at all of the different programs that we have. So, of course, we have summer camps, the after-school programs, in-school field trips, holiday and vacation camps, birthday parties, and events. Okay, so it gives you an idea also of who pays for that particular event, how often that it's can be provided, and then what the margin is. What is the profit margin in these different activities? But we want to make sure that there is cash flow throughout the year for the franchisees. The Indian STEM opportunity coincides with the demand that parents have in India for STEM opportunities for their children. And this is an example. This picture here is an example of our VEX robotics program. And this is the VEX robotic program, really is the top of the line as far as robotic programs in the U.S. And we would certainly like to extend that, to India. You've probably heard of BattleBots, and so we have Vex Robotics in a couple of different age categories. The Vex Robotics can also be offered during the school year. We do offer robot programs and even scouting. We have a Girl Scout in our Atlanta operation. We have a Girl Scout opportunity uh, workshop that we're doing, and they're going to be doing robotics. So addressing the needs and the interest, especially of girls in the engineering areas, is another important part of our mission. And we know that there's a government focus on Skill India and STEM futures, obviously, and we want to be able to provide what we need for that. Again, predictable monthly income with all the school programs, and also I have broken this down to monthly revenue and variable revenue layers, okay, and then peak revenue layers here, okay. So it just depends on how many of these programs that you operate, and like anything else, getting your brand known in your particular territory is really important. And it's what we call, brand domination. So there's always competitors, but we feel like we have all the tools necessary to dominate your particular territory. And this is a picture here of actually an in-school field trip. And I think that they're very young, like kindergarten or first grade. And they're doing a study on plants. Club-SciKIDS has a built-in customer acquisition engine. That's what we call it. You're not waiting for parents to discover you. Schools deliver customers for you. So school partnerships, as far as marketing goes, is really important. Our demographic, usually moms make all the decisions about children's enrichment. And once that happens, then usually we will get an invitation into schools to provide programs, maybe a STEM night, an in-school field trip, or after-school program. And of course, we take that opportunity to market all of our programs. So that kind of thing is the return on investment is really amazing because you're actually putting information directly into the demographic that you're trying to reach. Okay. Like it says here, our school partnership equals hundreds of potential students annually. I don't know the size of the Indian schools in the US. They could be anywhere from 600 to 1,000, 1,200 kids. And so being able to reach all of those and have a child take home a flyer is extremely important. So you don't have to constantly advertise, although we have a full marketing program available. Your gateway to India STEM market, exclusive rights for your territory in India, franchise potential in every major city, and multiple revenue streams. Our system highlights include some of the things that we provide so that our franchisees can be successful and efficient. Of course, everybody receives a branded website. We have the top registration service. And I've already looked at registration services in India, and so I have found a really good one. Safety culture, this LMS is a platform that our employees have access to that includes all of the lessons, all the videos that go with the lessons. And we have basically a structure that has virtual learning leading into our programs, and then also in-person hands-on learning. We have an intranet called Jostle, and that's a place where franchisees can come together and share information and have access to all the marketing materials, all the lesson plans. There's a forum that is built into that a place for discussions and where franchisees can exchange ideas. And also could be something as simple as, hey, I have these kits here, an extra kit. Does anybody need this kit? Or has anybody tried this marketing idea? And just to be able to have this back and forth forum opportunity. We do have curriculum writers. Most of them actually are teachers, and they will come up with an idea. And that idea might be something that's culturally current right now. Could be Minecraft, could be like this year we also have K-pop Demon Hunters. That's wildly popular among kids. And so we have a camp that actually addresses that. But in the past, we've done camps, and of course, we make them STEM camps, but they're culturally popular to kind of hook the kids in. But we've done Pokemon, we've done American Girl, we've done Harry Potter. But if those camps are very hands-on and STEM oriented. And this is one of my franchisees' daughters' birthday party that they did. Marketing and support. We have a fantastic marketing program to help everybody get off on the right foot, if you will. We have web masters who make sure that we have the proper website SEO. And we are very heavy on Google Ads. So we have a very specific launching program in Google Ads, and actually all of these things for the franchisees. Meta paid advertising, school and corporate sponsorships, email marketing. We have a graphic designer who creates our print advertising, social media videos, marketing videos. We have a company that also creates static ads for social media, and also videos, short videos, anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. So, and those can be used on things like Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook, all of those instruments, okay? New franchisees, of course, and this is available with everyone. We have a quick start marketing guide. And we also have brand kit and guardrails. What fonts do we use? What colors that we use? Having brand consistency is really very important to us. And we want everybody in our system to look the same, okay? Now, let me say that obviously, if we're going to another country, that there has to be some tweaks and flexibility in the things that we're doing as far as marketing goes and the programs that we're offering. So if you're wondering about that, yes, we are flexible. And we will make sure that whatever we are delivering, it is the things that parents want to see for their children. This is just some bio information. We actually have about half of our franchisees are of Indian descent. We have Saurav and Tula here are working in Silicon Valley, and they are in their third year, and they're being very successful. Abi here is in Richmond, Virginia. She started in Richmond, Virginia, and has now moved to Northern Virginia, which is outside of Washington, D.C. And so she was successful enough and to be able to expand to the northern part of Virginia. So they've done a great job, and they are successful, and I'm really happy about that. Another advantage with Club-SciKIDS is we have inventory kits. These kits have materials in them so that you can do your programs. You don't have to, I mean, there are some sourcing that you'll have to do. But of course, we have vendor lists. We will have vendor lists. That's something we'll have to do in India. But we have a company that builds kits for us so that when you open it up, there's enough materials in there for 10 kids. And they have everything, the instructors or counselors have everything that they need. You can see, sorry. You can see the quality of materials that we use. This is not a cut and paste camp. This is a camp. These camps or these school programs have materials that the kids actually can take home and that they will last. Okay, there are some STEM businesses where they're not really physical. It's more like construction paper and tape and glue and that kind of thing, projects that they make. And we have real science materials, and we've always been really proud about that. And I think it makes for a better experience for the students. The good thing, let me point out one other thing too, is that I know it's probably hard to see, but each one of these packages that are shrunk wrap, they have the day of the week on there and the number of the activity. So each, depending on this particular kit is in relationship to our summer camps. So you'll notice if you can see it that it'll say Monday, it'll say like number 3, and that means that it is the third activity for that particular day. Okay. So, and of course, the lessons are provided through our LMS electronically, along with supporting videos. Okay, this is a closing vision, exclusive opportunity to inspire millions of children across India and join us as India's master franchisee. So we would love to have some of you join us, our company, and provide all of these exciting opportunities for the children in India. And that's pretty much my presentation. And then I don't know if there's any questions. I'm trying to see the chat here, but not having
No,
much luck.
thanks a lot, Bob. I mean, thank you so much for the detailed presentation. By the time, I would also request all our viewers, in case if you would like to ask any question, we have Bob and David. It is absolutely right time to ask any sort of questions that you may have related to the curriculum, or maybe the kind of how STEM education planning is in India, right? But in case if you look into this overall opportunity, I think India is witnessing a growing awareness about the STEM education among the parents, schools, the communities, families. I mean, now they seek programs which can build skills in science, technology, engineering, and the math, not just a simple academics. And there is also, a huge gap in India right now. Of course, education is something which is, keep on growing. Now people are just not focusing on the science, technology, engineering, and the math. People now also have incorporated the artificial intelligence in a lot of courses available in India. So, Bob, how will you be, coping up with this particular thing? Now, people in India, or overall technology-wise, people are also now looking for something which can help children to know more about the artificial intelligence. Have you incorporated everything in your overall, curriculum, or for the Indian market? Have you done anything like that?
Well, we are offering, I mean, as far as what programs we're offering in AI?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, we have we started this year
Mm-hmm.
that we will introduce this summer. We have 2 programs. One program is ages 9 to 11, and the other program is ages, these are AI programs that are ages 11 to 13. So
Mm-hmm.
and then actually we're trying to expand those age levels to include all the way up to 15 year old. So we have worked very hard on putting together some AI programs, and also to make sure that the AI programs that they're safe.
Correct.
You can't just, give a child a platform and AI and let them, go any way they want, any direction that they want. So it's very guided and
Mhm.
it's very safe.
Absolutely, well said. In fact, that absolutely makes sense. That it should be guided. In fact, right, and that's the best part. I mean, in case if you look India as a country, I mean, India has one of the world's largest school-going population, with millions of students in the in the target ages like 4 to 15 years, and this provides a huge customer base for camp, after-school programs, field trips, and science activities. While academic tutorials is widespread in India, however, the structured hands-on STEM enhancement program are still limited in most Indian cities, especially beyond the major tier one cities, right? And that creates an excellent demand, for the academic curriculums like what Club-SciKIDS provide, and that is what you can fulfill in your particular area. So, in case if you would like, if you are interested in education side, providing a great opportunity for STEM learnings in your particular area, I think you must go for it. This is an excellent opportunity, by the way. Um,
I
okay, there
think
is also,
we have one
yeah,
chat question.
yeah, yeah. Please take it.
Yeah. Um, so the question is, if this is a year-long business in India, it seems more side business or seasonal opportunity. Well, I thought I had tried to express that it's not a seasonal business, that we have programs and demand all year long. And every location has a different emphasis on what their strength is as far as the demand of particular businesses. So it really depends on what emphasis that you put on all of the programs that are available. Okay. And it's like any business, most businesses have multiple revenue streams. And the management goal is always to maximize those revenue streams. So it's really up to you how much you want to make this a year-long business.
And also, I mean, schools are increasingly looking for the value-added programs, especially like in codings, the robotics, the science clubs, after-school enrichment, experiential learning. So, I mean, that is what you provide as a brand, right? So, PsyKids,
Right.
curriculum is aligned with this demand and can be adopted as both, branded and the co-branded offerings. You have it is an asset light, the business model where you need. I mean, it really starts with a low startup, low investment. Programs are delivered in school, or maybe can be done in a community center or any rented place. You can start this particular, the business, right?
Right.
Yeah, it has this scalability all across multiple locations, inside protected territories, maybe like any tier two cities, tier three cities also, in case if you can. Um, uh, it has a repeat and the year round kind of revenue stream. So now a lot of schools are now organizing summer camps to generate high seasonal revenue. So I think a lot of opportunities you find, in this particular category, right? Which we really have very less in India. It is still, not been introduced by a lot of schools, in many schools. So I think tier two cities are a great opportunity for you. So in case if you are from any tier two cities and would like to go for to introduce these kind of curriculum, I think this is absolutely a fantastic time. Digesh, I would also request you to please share the investment proposal, right?
Uh, sh- sure, I'm doing that.
Quickly, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Bharat, can you please share me the access, please?
Yeah, you have it. You have it.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Just a moment. Just yeah. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it is visible.
So basically, the franchisee model is being created. So the franchisee fees would be $25,000. Initial program setup fees would be $9,000. Master franchisee fees would be $1 lakh. Total investment would be $38,218, and the payback would be in the 7 months. And same goes with the INR as well. So for the Indian segment brands, so for the Indian segments, basically we have the franchisee fees of 22.5 lakhs. The initial program fees would be 8.10 lakhs. Master franchisee fees would be 90 lakhs, and total investment would be 34 lakhs 40,000. Royalty 6% and 7%. 7 months, the payback period would be there.
Right. I understand that it is just a snapshot of the overall investment, right? In case if you would like to go and have more deep dive discussion about the opportunity, I think you can get in touch with Ravi. Ravi has already shared his number and the email ID in the chat box. You can call him and can have a detailed discussion about the investment overall. And that would be the best way to understand, because just in 30-40 minutes it is absolutely not possible to understand each and every aspects of the business. So my request is to please call Ravi and get all the information from him, and that's how you can start with.
Yeah, Bharat,
So
thanks. All the inquiries are welcome. Whosoever interested, please feel free to contact me for any inquiry related to this opportunity. This is a good opportunity with low investment and high returns. So please contact with me for your
right,
this. Thank you.
great. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Nikesh. All right, so I think that's it for the day. Thank you so much, Bob and David, for coming here today and talking about this great opportunity. It is indeed a great, it has a lot of opportunity in India, as we have seen that we have the largest number of students, particularly from 4 to 15 years, and a lot of parents are now looking for additional, education, particularly STEM. STEM education is absolutely required, not only in tier one cities, but also in tier two and three cities. Right. This will give them, a structured, additional kind of education, which will help them improve their overall personality and the knowledge. So that is something which is really important, and it has a great future. So anyone who would like to go into this educational field can get in touch with Ravi and can have more detail about it and can decide later on what to do next. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining and getting some time join this call in the evening. I really appreciate your time, and I would also like to appreciate Bob and David for joining us today in the evening. And though there is morning, I guess. But thanks so much for getting up early and joining this webinar and helping us understand this great opportunity. So, yeah, thanks. Bob, anything before we end this? Would you like to say anything as a closing remarks to the audience?
I would just like to say that this is when we sell a franchise, one of the questions that we ask is, why do you want to do this? And most often people come back and say, we want to do this because we want to build something for ourselves and our family for the future. And this is an opportunity to do that. And it's also an opportunity to spark an interest in children to, pursue careers in STEM, which I think every day becomes more and more important. So we hope that you'll join us to get more information and also we're trying to set it up so that I can also have an additional opportunity to talk to you about this. But we wish you well and thank you for listening to our opportunity.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Bob and David, for coming in today. Thank you so much, David, Ravi, helping me drive this webinar today. So that's it for the day,
Thank you.
everyone. See you next time with a new brand, and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.